We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Rick Porcello gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career against Porcello, he's just 1 for 6. Ball 2 now. Porcello is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball. Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So striding forward now, Garrett Cooper. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's ready now. The pitch. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers, 282 to start play, 16 homers, and 63 runs batted in. He's set, now the pitch. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. 1 there, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Puig.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Puig. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to Puig. The ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Hey. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Still even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. McNeil is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Pete Alonso would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, Isan Diaz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pablo Lopez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're up 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. And he chased it in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way. Lopez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his third season as a major league player. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of brains there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now another 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a full hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Cespedes brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rick Porcello, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ramos at third. Cano over at second. Cespedes at first. 2 out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. This is popped up. Osuna has room in foul territory. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
Here it comes. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. In now, Tim Anderson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One and 1.
tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
When this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw won't get him.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now is Yasiel Puig. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Settling in now, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Jose Osuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count, the pitch, too high. And it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Pitch.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Alonso is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Marlins leave all 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two and two to the Mets catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 14 homers and 49 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Line toward right center. Cooper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Rick Porcello. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nimmo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 1-2, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cooper carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Popped him up. Cano waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Now in the box, Isan Diaz. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-3 Miami. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's out.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch. One and two now. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Striding into the box, J.D. Davis, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Up next to the bat.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Very high, 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets 4. Zach Littell takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53. Zach Littell.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Osuna. Pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Nimmo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Jorge Alfaro will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jorge Alfaro.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 25 driven in. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, third baseman, Jonathan.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of walks for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2.
Nope.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. The 2-2.
Thank you.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Marlins strand a pair. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Brad Boxberger enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
The center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Outside. That's the ball.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Eduardo Nunez.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. For the current campaign, Nunez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. In for a strike, it's 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Nunez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count is 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Mets, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68. Dylan Betances.
Stepping in, Garrett Cooper, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Garrett Cooper.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
One and one the count now. The pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Betances, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Up next from Miami, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Puig rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Okay.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Marlins on top, 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brendan Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's Pete Alonso. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Kinsler has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 2-2.
2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Pitch on the way. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
I was the first to accomplish it. Given an opportunity, I'm ready to get offered. Acknowledge it. Yeah. Been on the
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 22 RBIs. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The third baseman, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 6-4. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Plate, Wilson Ramos, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
0-2, here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt. So
a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry's Familia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Desmond Lindsay is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in once again, Garrett Cooper. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Corey Dickerson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 ain't anymore. 1 mile till we make it home.
Here comes the first pitch. He's running. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
In there, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And this throw gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. Justin Wilson enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 38, Justin Wilson.
Isan Diaz will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, Wilson, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Matt Kemp will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're up 6-4. Ryan Stanek comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Desmond Lindsay.
The center fielder, Desmond Lindsay.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Puig is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 9.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Miami Marlins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ryan Stanek records the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.